Hi there, welcome back here on Prime Morning. It's Tuesday morning. We're excited about all the conversations we've had, and I'm sure one way or the other you're learning a lot from it as well. Of course, we're still hoping that the issue of SIM registration and all of that will be able to be resolved. Eventually, we all get to see the other side of it, and hopefully, get to use our chips and in our phones and have businesses ongoing. And that conversation definitely will come up again. I'm very sure about that. But we'll move on to talk about some more issues on social media. We're talking about tech, and this is the point where we get to find out exactly what you can do about your hacked account on social media. I'm sure some of you have gone through that process before. Having your account hacked and you trying as much as possible to recover it, and the processes you have to go through to do that. Sometimes you're not able to even get that account back. At other times you're able to get it back, but the harm that may have cost you, because these are people, when they take up the account, they do a lot of things with that. And well, here on the show today, the man who's got the answer to all of that, Spiky, is here this morning to walk us through all of that. And you may, one way or the other, be able to recover that account that has been hacked over the period. That's if you still need that account back. But really, Spiky, good to see you, man.
Good to be here, bro.
And how's it been going, man? You've been everywhere.
Have I?
Of course, on social media, on radio, and everywhere, solving people's issues for them in terms of technology. But I'm excited that we're here. Last week we began a conversation we want to continue today here on the show. And so let's do a bit of recap for what happened last week, and then we'll move on to the very first one that we'll be looking at is Instagram.
Right.
That is mostly hacked, so that's where we're going to begin from, and then we'll move to the others. But let's look at what we took a look at last week.
So last week we talked about why hackers do this, or why people get their accounts.
It's street madness. I'm sorry, but these are mad people.
Well, it's people who just want.
Well, before they come at me, though.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably start trying to hack you right now. So basically, what happens is that they're trying to get into your account because either you have a lot of numbers, you're popular, or maybe there's some information they're trying to get out of you, or in some cases they just want to basically be nefarious, steal, just play around, like just mess around. Then there's those
that is the bad part.
Well,
I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
Like they just want to have fun.
Yeah.
How do you have fun with my account?
I was going to say something, but I don't know. I was terrible taste. So, them hacking you is basically, most of the time, either all the things I mentioned, or in some cases, trying to mobilize as many accounts as possible to do something, to drive, let's say, a motive.
Okay.
Like they're trying to push a certain agenda. So you see on Twitter where maybe a discussion is going on. Sometimes you see something is trending. You know how that happened. If I have about, let's say, 1,000 accounts that I've hacked, I can use that to push an agenda.
Yeah.
We heard about how the U.S. elections was heavily influenced by social media, right? And that can be done using these tools. Somebody hacks lots of accounts. They want to push maybe a certain person's agenda. They mobilize all these accounts to do that. And the reason why they have to use actual human accounts is that the bots are easily noticed by these platforms. Now, what happens is that the algorithm can tell if an account is not real because of the habits or because of the usage patterns. As a human being today, sometimes you're posting pictures, you're writing text, you're tagging a person.
Yeah.
A bot cannot keep up with that. A bot cannot be as human as you would. So that's pretty much, in summary, why people hack and why these things happen.
Okay, so for example, right now, if I'm watching and I've had my Instagram account hacked, and I'm trying as much as possible to recover because I feel that I've done a lot of business there. I've been able to, gotten for myself some huge numbers that I'm using for my business and all of that. Now, that'll be very frustrating.
Yes.
How do I recover this account? Where do I start from?
So number one, you can start from the platform that you're on. We're talking about Instagram, for instance. And Instagram has a page, a help page that can allow you to find or retrieve your account. Now, before all of this, I must say, people need to enable two-factor authentication or two-step verification.
It's really important, right?
It is imperative. It is non-negotiable.
Okay.
Set it up, enable it, and it gives the hackers one more step to go over. Now, you know, the more difficult it is for a hacker to hack you, the more likely they would switch to the next person that's easier. So do that first.
Don't make it easy for them.
Don't make it easy for them. Do that first. But if you're unfortunate and you have been hacked, you have to do these things. So you can go to Instagram's help center where you have to go through some of these things. And the help center is help.instagram.com. When you are trying to log into Instagram, you have a page where it says trouble logging in. When you tap trouble logging in, it brings you to this page where you can then tell them that your account has been hacked and you have to go through all this, If you are not lucky and they've hacked into your Gmail, your email as well, then it means that they're going to whatever recovery email, which you're seeing here, Instagram would send.
It will still go to them. That Instagram will still go to them.
Yes, because they would change your email account in your account. So they change it to theirs. So when you go to get this, it sends this straight to them. Now, you can also go through some other steps like, you know, getting the code over here. So you see, they're giving you all the tips. So when you get help login, you click login, you follow the instructions, enter your email or phone number and ask them to send your security code. It's also very important that you set up your account using an email that you have access to or a phone number that you have access to, because these are two ways you can receive the code.
Okay.
Now, if you do this in time before these people change the number or the email, you can get this code, get in, change your password, and log them out. Right?
Okay.
But if you're not able to do it in time, then you have to go and do this, where you have to verify your identity. So if you've done all of this and you were not able to get in, you'll go and have to verify your identity to Instagram for them to give you back your access. And in this case, you'll be asked to take a video selfie, turning your head in different directions to prove that it's actually you. Once you submit that video selfie to help them verify your account, you have to wait. And a real person will look at that video and look at your page to see that that is actually yours, and then restore your account. So you can't, you're not going to have to go and get another hacker to hack into your account to get it back for you. You know,
some try that. Some people get a hacker to hack that person.
Now that if you do that, the risk involved is that the person who hacked you prior can now go and appeal that he has been hacked. You know, the hacker going to cry that they have been hacked. And next thing you know, you've lost your account for good. So you have to be very, very, rely on.
So you need to do this yourself.
You need to go through these steps, follow them to the letter. And if you are not able to, your friends get in, then I'm sorry,
it's gone.
To forget
for good.
But you see what I told you. If you're still able to log into your Instagram account, you have to change your password and turn on two-factor authentication, confirm your phone number and address in account settings, and then you have to revoke access to any suspicious third-party apps. These are things that you need to do.
Okay, so that's for Instagram. But so Instagram will be able to recover your account for you.
Yes, because it's their platform.
How are they able to negotiate with the hackers?
Oh, they don't negotiate. They actually go for your account, because imagine that you're in my company, you're working for me, and your computer is locked. You're logged out. I have admin access, so I can log into the back end and change your password for you. Any IT administrator, any administrator of any platform has a super user, what we call the super user, pretty much God mode on every person's account, so they can come in there without your access and do all the changes that they want. So they can go in there, check all the photos, videos, and compare with what you sent them to verify that that indeed is you. And once that's done, they will restore your access. Probably just roll back changes a couple of days and give you back your old password, ask you to change it, and you're back in.
So hackers are not superhumans after all.
Oh, no. And last week we did establish the fact that most of the time it's social engineering, it's psychology. They try to play on things that you know, like familiarity, trust. So if I wanted to hack you, KMJ, for instance, I'd look for somebody you're friends with on Facebook, clone that person's account, and tell you that, hey, my old account has been hacked. This is a new account I've created. I need help getting back into the old one. So I'm going to send you a code. Send that code back to me so I can enter it into Facebook and get in. That code I'm sending is actually your password reset code.
Whoa.
But because you trust me and you believe that I'm that person that I say that I am, even though you don't know that it's not me, you will give me that code. I enter that code and I'm in your account.
That's just how it happens.
That's one of the ways that it happens. It's called social engineering. Gain the person's trust, push them through it, and that's it.
Okay, so if you're watching right now and your account, and I mean Instagram, because that's what we just spoke about, has been hacked and you're very troubled, I'm sure these steps should be able to help you, recover that account. So you can go through them. As we're doing it, you also go through them. I mean, by the time we're done, I'm sure you'll be able to recover that account. And if you need more assistance, you definitely going to have Spikey's contact, on social media, so you can send him a message personally, and he's going to guide you through it. Now, let's move on to the next one. Which one are we looking at?
Facebook.
Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of the times, people connect their Instagram with their Facebook. So if someone gets access to your Facebook, they get access to your Instagram.
Ah, man.
So
it
you
never
have
used to be like that.
Well, Facebook owns Instagram now. So you have to ensure that whatever security you are applying to Instagram is also applied to your Facebook. I know somebody who had two-factor authentication on Instagram, but not on Facebook, and got hacked on Facebook and then lost their Instagram.
So it has to be the both of them.
Exactly. So you have to ensure that you have enabled for both. So for Facebook, if you've been hacked, you go to facebook.com/hacked.
Okay.
Then you have to go through this. So where they start asking you, if you're worried about the security of your account, we can help you. So they'll ask you a few questions. If you found a post or message that you didn't create, it means you've been hacked. If someone else got into your account without your permission, if you found an account which uses your name or photos, you see what I told you?
Yeah.
So if somebody clones your account.
Yeah.
And then if people can see things that you thought were private, because you have privacy settings on Facebook, so you can post things that other people shouldn't be able to see.
Yeah.
You can limit the circles. And let's just say, so someone else got into my account without my permission. You check that, and then you go to continue. So it's going to now take me through the steps to recovering my account. My account hasn't been hacked. So, but let's see. Let's just go through it and see. So, yeah, you have your hi copy. Let's secure your account. So get started. So it's going to check my email addresses. It's checking my name, checking my birthday, checking my phone numbers. It's checking my username as well. Payment methods, the apps, and pages that I've liked or followed. So it's going to give me a list of all these things, even people that I've unfriended.
Okay.
So once this whole process is done, we move on to the next step and on trying to recover my account, which hasn't been hacked. We should have gotten
So it
somebody.
says finish checking.
Yes, so it's going to move. Good.
Okay.
So it looks like some changes were made to your account. We'll help you change your password and look at the recent changes to your account. So this is because I still have access.
Okay.
Right? If I didn't have access, the steps would be different. So we'll just continue.
So if it wasn't a hacked account, some of these things would have been different.
So if it was a hacked account, I wouldn't even get to this page, because most likely you'd have logged me out.
Okay.
So then I have to go through a different process, which is trying to, like what we did on Instagram, proving that I am who I say I am. So in this case, I still have access, but I have noticed that my account has been broken into. So you continue, and now they'll ask me to change my password, I can continue with this, but I don't want to do that, so we'll just skip that. I'll create a new incognito window and start the whole process, assuming that I have been hacked again.
Okay.
So reason why I'm doing this is that I'm not hacked, and I'm not logged in incognito mode. So in this case, it will ask me to prove that I am who I say I am. So I'm going to use your account.
Okay.
So ask for your phone number and stuff. But whilst this is loading, I'll show you another thing. There's also the Cybersecurity Authority in Ghana that helps recover hacked accounts.
Oh.
So you can reach out to them. You can send them an email at report@csa.gov.gh. You can WhatsApp them. They have a WhatsApp number. So
very operational?
Very operational. They do incident responses. I've used them a couple of times to help people, because sometimes you're too busy and people are calling you, I need help getting my accounts back. Send them this, they reach out to them and they help them with the steps to get their accounts back. So just go on Facebook, look for the Cybersecurity Authority of Ghana, or you can just find this post, which is online everywhere. Reach out to them anyway. You can even call their short code is 292. Just call them.
Okay. And
incident responses. And they handle a lot of issues, not only identity theft. Even if somebody is putting out your, content that is supposed to be private, like leaked videos and stuff, you can reach out to them. If somebody's blackmailing you, you can reach out to them and they'll help you.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So back to that. Good. So facebook.com. So you see on this page is different now. It's telling me my account is compromised. So I tap that. It's going to ask for mobile number or email. So I'm going to use your email. Or your number. Let me use. No, I can't write stuff on.
No, you can use my email.
Okay.
It's bookkmj@gmail.com.
Is that connected to your?
It is actually.
Yeah. We'll have to secure account after this. So yeah, we're just going to do forgot password.
No, Sparkis is in charge. I'm not scared at all.
Yeah, no, you know what? Just to be safe, let's assume that people don't know. I'm going to. Should I do this? Because it's on live TV.
I know.
Okay, I'll use one of my burner emails, and yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
At gmail.com. So. Yeah, you can hack this if you want. I don't even think you can.
You can't.
So continue. So once you go through this step, now it's going to. You know what? Let's skip this. I don't want to put my information out there, but you sort of get the point, don't you? People, some people are trying seriously to see what's going to happen. But yeah, you get the point. You go through that step, enter all that information. And once you're done, Facebook is going to reach out to you. They're going to ask you for a picture of your government ID.
Okay.
To identify yourself. And let me see, that's facebook.com/identify. Yeah, see, it's already there.
Okay.
Once you go through that, it's going to ask you to identify yourself, where you have to take a picture of your ID and go through that whole process. Over here, they're asking me to log in. We've already gone through this step.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. Yeah, for those who are really, really looking forward.
I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, I disappointed you. Yeah. It's not good to call people's bluff.
Yeah.
Somebody might be sitting down and saying, Spikey thinks he's a tough guy.
Yeah. For no reason, they're going to
come up and that, which doesn't Let's not play that game. I respect all hackers out there, black, white, grey.
Spikey has respect.
Yeah, bro, like there's some killers out there.
Like Spikey says he respects hackers. Who am I? Guys, I'm about to you. Let me have my social media pages, please. But we had a good time. Unfortunately, we need to be wrapping up. But Spikey, any other thing you want to add to it?
So
before we check out,
basically, if you're on right now, I think that one of the things that you need to do is to go into your security or your Facebook, for instance, or your Instagram, and then check the devices where you're logged in, and it's in your security. We talked about that last week. So go in there, check all the devices you're logged in, and then make sure that it's not. All the devices there. So when I go to my settings and scroll to security and log in, and you go to see where you're logged in, all the devices, make sure you know every single one of them. If you don't know them, log them out.
Great.
If you sold your phone, log it out.
Yep. Very, very necessary.
Yeah. If you've given a device like your computer out to someone, log it out from there. So you see the full list of devices over there that are logged in on mine. I know all of them, so I'm not. It doesn't matter.
That's a lot.
You can do the same for Instagram as well, and then enable two-factor authentication. Then, if you gave an app, some people download certain apps and they log into those apps with the Facebook or Google or whatever. If you want to know, you can check those ones as well and make sure that you are either, revoking that access. Look, that's a list of mine. All these devices have access.
You know them.
Yes.
Okay.
So if I don't know it, so this is at the bottom from 2020. So I just take it out. Take all these ones out because they're old. and you don't want somebody to still have access to that. Most likely I've reset them, but yeah, you get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's what it is on Spikey's, tech world. And I'm sure you've learned one or two from that. And you want to be careful now when you go on social media. If your account has been hacked, I'm sure you have ways of retrieving that account right now. And please don't go and be angering hackers for no reason. Allow them to also operate. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday going out to you. Says particularly Smart Love. Rita, may God bless, may God renders you all the lavishness of the world and keeps you eternally beautiful. Your love, Franklin. All right, so it's going out to you at your birthday today. Smart Love, Rita. It says God renders you all the lavishness of the world and keeps you eternally beautiful. Your love, Franklin, and may sense that one to you. Big shouts going out to man like Samuel Obuo-Bisa. You're a gospel musician in the UK. Amazing performance you put together at the Ghana Music Awards. You were USA as well, and we're looking forward to having you here in Ghana as well. So yeah, one great talent, gospel musician. He did opening for us and was incredibly amazing. Samuel Obuo-Bisa. God bless you, my brother. Anyway, it's your birthday today as well. Can I get that? OJ. Yeah, it's your birthday, OJ. God bless you. Spikey, as always, thanks for coming through, man. And you're a lifesaver. It gets to that point, man, when you need that anyway. But guys, we've got so much to talk about here on the show. Rosalind comes up with a couple of conversations right here on Prime Morning. Stay with us.